Hey, this is Chris from Rekkid Talk, so we're going to do the contest thing today. This is a contest for BeardyRedViking. His name is Simon, and he's doing a 1-2-5 themed contest. So the one is where he wants us to show an artist that we like that might surprise people in the vinyl community. Now that's one of those that's kind of hard for me because I tend to be pretty eclectic in what I show. I think I've shown stuff from all kinds of genres. I guess a genre I don't talk about a lot, especially in terms of albums rather than singles, would be soul, so we can go as classic as you can get. Aretha Franklin, Spirit in the Dark. I got the fancy Vinyl Me Please version of this record. The blue swirly vinyl. I've got some Aretha singles as well, but I probably don't mention her a lot, so maybe some of you weren't aware of that. Next, he wants us to talk about the two groups that we don't like that you think we would like, which again is a little bit problematic because most of the bands that I hate, or at least would use the word dislike for, are things that wouldn't surprise you all that much. Now, I did think I found one that I think might surprise you, and so that would be, since you guys know I like 90s alternative music, particularly the female songwriters, I'm not a big fan of Alanis Morissette and her Jagged Little Pill. Okay, I'm not actually going to smash it. It's not going to get the Def Leppard Hysteria treatment, so I'm not going to smash it. You Ought to Know is a really annoying song, but it's not quite as bad as Pour Some Sugar on Me, so I'm going to put the hammer away. I don't really like Sarah McLachlan either. I don't have any of her music, and I actually don't think you'd be surprised if I said I didn't like Sarah McLachlan. Probably what's easier to think about is maybe groups that I'm not into, or at least haven't dove into their discographies yet, that might surprise you. So I guess one I'll throw out is King Lizard and the Gizzard Wizard. I mean, I've liked the bits I've heard about them, but I haven't gone out and gotten an album yet. And with them, it's more I'm sort of scared because they have a huge discography that's ever growing. And I'm afraid that'll turn into a money sink. And finally, 5 recent albums that we're into. So I'm going to kind of I'm going to start with the year 2021, work backwards to 2017, show a record from each of those years that I'm still spinning quite a bit. So we'll go with 2021, Amyl and the Sniffers, Comfort to Me. So Amyl, Amy L, she's just got such great energy, Guided by Angels, Maggots, Knifey. I think Knifey is actually the best song on this album. 2020, Zion, Illinois, Local H with their album Lifers. And so I've got Scott Lucas. He's a favorite of mine. He has a lot more than just that copacetic song from 1996 or 97 or whatever year that came out. Now let's show you some country music. So here's some Sturgill Simpson, Sound and Fury. Oh wait, this isn't country music, but it is Sturgill Simpson with this great psyche, crazy, bluesy, hard rocky album called Sound and Fury. I know that not all the Americana people like this, but I thought this was bitchin'. It's actually my favorite Sturgill Simpson album. So that was 2019. 2018, so Raylan Baxter, Wide Awake. This is more of your indie folk / Americana-ish sort of music. Raylan's such a slacker. During the height of the pandemic, I saw him stream a show from City Winery in Nashville, and he was so stoned. But songs like Strange American Dream and Amelia Baker are really some wonderful songs. And then finally 2017, so couldn't get away from my girl Juliana Hatfield. No, I haven't worn out this album. The ring wear on the cover is actually intentional, along with the rather haggard looking photo of her on the nice, pretty pink vinyl. This has, if you're a Trumper, you don't want this album. But there's some wonderful non-political songs like Wonder Why and Sunny Somehow and Everything Is Forgiven, for those of you that don't like the political contents. So there we go. There's the 1, the 2, and the 5 for the Red Beardy Viking.